917-889-8825. Once again, that's 917-889-8825. Phone calls are standing by. And also, you want to chime in also, we're on Twitter, at Bowman Talking Live on Twitter, and also Facebook, and Bowman Talking Live on Twitter. Please, feel free to say how sick and tired you are. Now, since Dr. Q is bitched and complained about political events, I'm sick and tired of people don't know about politics. Yes, we have those arguments that people don't know or don't even look at politics. They don't even get to read the news. You read the news on one headline and start spinning around like they know what they want to know. And if you don't know about politics, please shut up. If you don't know about anything else, of any arguments towards going on, please shut up. I know everybody hates Donald Trump. Why you hate Donald Trump? Tell me why you hate Donald Trump. Tell me why that this person is the worst president we ever had. Is he worse than, Ronald Reagan? Is he worse than George Bush? Please debate with me. Why? Give me some information as on to say why this president is worse than other presidents before you. Let's debate about that. And then if you want to ask the debate, they don't know what debate means or know what it stands for, so they kind of walk away waving their grandpa hands, the grandpa way, and walk on by as if they know what they know, which they don't know. And it's sad that some people don't know about politics. The only time you read a little, look at the news, because some people don't read. Let's be honest. Half of Americans don't have much of a reading dialect to know about what goes here and what goes there. I mean, Christ. I remember one time I was walking. No, I remember one time one of my friends saw a sign, saw a picture on website, and it was misspelled, and it says no vacations. Say no to vacations. And they comment on it. Say, why you comment on that? To look at that. Instead of vacation, somebody spelled it wrong. It said no new vaccinations. The obvious of people commenting on things you don't know and you don't spell, and this has not happened before. When people comment on stuff, read first before you comment on it. Don't just sit there and just comment on something you don't know. Read. It says no new vaccinations. Instead of vaccinations, they spell vacations wrong. Spell vaccinations wrong. Instead of vaccinations, vacation. Which is a typo. I don't know who basically green lighted and say, oh, good, just print it out, good. But some people needed to have the time to relax. And that's why I always say that public school systems failed on some of us nowadays. I'm sick and tired of being called this word. Now, sometimes you get the urge of not having it said to you every time, my nigga. I'm not your nigga. I'm more involved beyond the word of nigger. I'm more involved of telling my nigga, I'm not your nigga. Do not call me your nigga. And it's to black people. I have a name. It meant something. I have a place of the name where I can involve more than I can involve. I'm not your nigga. Please do not call me your nigga. Because if you call me your nigga, then I'm going to punch you, my nigga. Don't punch me. No, I'm not your nigga. It's bad now when we had to call that word every time and use so many different languages of that word, different spellings of that word. I'm sick and tired of the rampant cowardness is going on with our crime. These unsolved crimes and some of these people are getting away with a lot of things and running away. I'm sick and tired of criminals keep running away and shooting and running away. The reason why our justice system is so effed up that someone, and I do mean someone, is putting these people on the streets without having them looked at first, not giving them testing first, see if they're capable of being in the streets, see if they're capable of being around people. There's some dumbass who's sitting in his perch fleeing these criminals out in the streets for no reason whatsoever. And then when these criminals shoot somebody, they start running away and running away. It's not fair for a person to suffer. A mother, a father, a grandmother, a grandfather, a child of any family to suffer a killing of a person, let alone their killer is out on the loose, doing God knows what. You're going to court and they're running free like no one else in the world. No one needs to suffer that. Every time you call the cops, there's 5 cops looking at you. You explain to them what's going on, and still not going to answer you. You want your side of the story. Instead of chasing that guy, you want your side of the story. Which is effed up. You call 911, there's a big questionnaire, 15-minute questionnaire. Instead of back then, 911, cops come in a flash. Now it's like, no, you're COVID-19, there's house COVID-19, or you're tested, or you're wearing a mask, or it's this. I said, lady, you know my house is being shot up, right? I know you're doing your job, but for Christ's sake, can you get the cops here now instead of just letting people die and worrying about the COVID-19 situation? I understand that people need to wear a mask in the house. I understand that people need to expect other people's environment of safety, but I think COVID-19 is the best. COVID-19 is the worst of solutions that are coming up right now. When there's violence going around and you got cops not doing their job, not on their job, the person doing destructive shit, time in and time out. No one seems to answer. No one seems to care. No one seems to be destructive. And still, the cycle goes on. I remember reading the Batman comic book the other day. It's been a long time since I read Batman comic books. And one of the topics of the Batman comic book is said, it was Batman and one of his Robins. He was Robin was telling Batman, why do you always let Joe get away? Why every time you arrest him, you put him back in prison? The Joker basically raped, murdered, killed a bunch of people but still you put him back in prison and he still gets out of prison. Why you don't kill Joker? Batman replies, if I kill him, then I kill every villain around Gotham. Then no one was safe before I kill him. Okay. You know he raped Batgirl, right? You know he killed one of the commissioner's wives, right? So why you kill him back? Why stop the suffering of this rinse, repeat system on and on and on and on? Put him in jail. No, he's going to get out. Just end his life. Even so, he make you go through excruciating punishments and you still beat the days out of him and still go to jail. Why you just end his life? And that's the same thing with cops and some people. If somebody threatens you with a gun, I know people are scared of sense of force. I know people want to put a cap in everybody's ass. Please let us have live rounds. Because sometimes these fake rounds are doing nothing else to these people. And still, you walk the earth. As one of us get arrested, you still walk the earth unscathed. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I can't stand to see hearing sirens every day. I take my kids out, there's a shooting going on. I try to take my kids somewhere far out the county where it's more peaceful and it's more vibrant. Can walk with my kids in other areas. I live by near 2 parks. I can't even walk my kids down the park. I'm being sick and tired. I'm being sick and tired. If people listening to me, I know you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of reading the news, reading everything else, and having the opinions go back with politics and everything else. Sometimes you just want to just clear your mind and do something else. I'll start a new crossword puzzle every time. Why stimulate my brain more? Yes, I want to learn about politics, but sometimes it gets too much. Like I said, when it comes to reading politics, I just take a nap. It's too much for me. We're in a tight state where the economy is going into shits, and the government is bitching and complaining about stimulus checks every day, day in and day out. You should give people money, should not give people money. You should give people money, or not give people money. You don't need money. Why are you giving money? Do you need money? Why do you need money? Every month, every day towards a year, it's been bitching about the stimulus checks. Do you like it or not? Yes. I'm tired of wearing a mask. I'm tired of bitching about stimulus checks. I'm tired of bitching about, should you give you money? Should I give you money? This unemployment shit getting on my nerves. When does it all stop? When is it all going to end? Nothing is not going to end. We all keep complaining about the same shit day in and day out. It never ends until one day somebody says, enough's enough. No mask. No more unemployment. No more closing of shops. Go back and do things what you want to do. But no. We have to be stuck with this shit day in and day out. I'm sick and tired of my government. So the mayor now is getting more stupider every day. Who voted for this motherfucker to come in the office? I didn't vote for this motherfucker to come in the office. I voted for Bob Wallace. That's just me. You got a lot of things going on with Bob Wallace. Bob Wallace is a very good person. Now we have to deal with SpongeBob And my, oh my, with that afro he got there. Christ's sake, cut it down, dude.